she got the 1 million of PDM. She had been married for 20 years. And she has got grown-up children who are teenagers, like 18, thereabout, whom I saw. In all those years, she had never handled 1 million shillings in her life. And when she got the 1 million, she did not even have the land, her own land. She went and rented land, 3 acres, from somebody, and grew maize. Then she harvested maize, sold it, got 2.8 million. And from the 2.8 million, some of it she put back in agriculture, and she bought those sheep which you see there. She's now a rich woman. When I went to campaign, she had now 60 sheep. She's a rich woman. Got out of poverty because of the 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. Last I will show you these stories. I don't know where you people, how you can live with such people with such poverty and you just there, I say no what? Your own people are living in poverty and you're meandering around the world watching other people's clubs. Let's see the girl of Rubirizi. I'm really going to be, I will not tolerate this. I don't want, because I'm polite, talk, thinking that people will pick. But if you can't pick, since God has kept me here for all this time, I will not tolerate this betrayal anymore. Hear this story of this woman. Terrible stories. The one of Rubirizi.
Amazina mbanyita Musime Despondent, omutuze wa Rubirizi district. Ate yimirira ndi omuseri ya Kizurugo. Nisima president wa Uganda ayatwire PDM. Nyo kurangina emyaka nkaga nina nkatene chinda tungira haka. Bakatwe sente za PDM miliyoni na yaye mtwari binasiga account yanje. Na rete mitwaro 98. Kuna ichiraha na kwata emitwari 15 na gura makoko na yombeke bizui. Ati na gura mwagazi gwempunu guringaniri emitwaro 30. Na garka na gura bwana buringanire buti bubiri emitwaro 42. Ati kuna maze kubuteko mu kizu na kwata na bura ekitiho na kaleka emitwaro 2 gumwe zabe emitwaro 2 na gura no butundu bale mbubo bubiri na butekaho na sigaza emitwaro 9 na gura mu bwachachu bwempunu kuli anatandikiraho. Ati kuna bena aliza nkazitunga ebiri 19 kwa 5 1223. Kuna bena isha okwikumi omwagazi gwempuno go gwaringanira gwanda kuzampaya ebyo kulya bya sanke byankwata byamburamu buno buna oguzira buno bubiro butobu nagira ntikambu guzende bere eje yagirenda nabuguze mitwaro ngarangutukuza kurugamu kurunje kwa buri muntu ayine kikachewe nabuguze mitwaro 45 mbuguzire 40 na kwata mitwaro 30 na gura jempuno inenda ebyo kulya chachu. Ati 15 za sigire na kwata mitwaro 10 na sasuro webati ebebe mkulebebe. Ati mitwaro 5 na zereza ya nyombe chire. Ati natanga kurebere jempunu yekabwire bokuzara.
Now to cut the long story of that woman, when I visited her, she was 64 years old in age, as she said in Nyankore. But in all those 64 years, she had never owned anything in her home. Put it back in Runyankore so they hear the beginning. In Runyankore, just that part, the beginning.
Amazina mbanyita Musime Despondent, omutuze wa Rubirizi district. Ate yimirira ndi omuseri ya Kizurugo. Nisima president wa Uganda ayatwire PDM. Nyo kuranyine myaka nkaga nina nkatene chinda tungira haka.
Now, that's the story now. You hear that. You hear that. Honorable, right honorable, honor, all the excellence and all those. You hear that. I am 64 years old, but in all this time I had never owned anything in my life. Imagine. That's the story she told me. But there's also something she told me which is not captured. Because of poverty, the husband was in Kampala here. Tumsima was there alone. But with the PDM, the husband came back. I fought the husband back there. So, Honorable, Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Excellency Vice President, Right Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable. Enough is enough. Every so-called leader must use the government program to eradicate poverty and create jobs. Jobs are created by wealth. Obugaga bwebuzala emirimo. Lonyo is the one producing teach. Teach comes from Lonyo. You cannot have teach without Lonyo, without wealth. So I'm now in very bad mood because the capital is there. So in the past, my case was not so strong. Because people would say, how do we start? Like to Musime, how do I start? But there's now capital there. There's 800 million shillings in each parish already. Use it instead of arsenal. And okay, you can have arsenal, but please solve that fast if you are a leader. Finally, I was watching here, I was sitting here, watching you shaking hands, hugging. But these people, do they know that there is Ebola? Me, I will not touch any of you. Sorry. Habari. Sibakwata konze. Ebola, fortunately, Ebola is not like Corona. Corona was very dangerous because it was spreading through breathing. Ebola doesn't go through breathing, but it goes through contact, greeting, hugging. Why do you hug? There's a danger. Me, I don't have a budget for sickness. Because if I had been sick, how would I have done all these things in the last 65 years? So please, set example. There's a big problem now in Congo. Here, let's everybody stop this shaking of hands and all this. And Corona, this Ebola first goes away. So, but thank you very much for supporting the NRM. At least you support the NRM even if you don't do other things.